Why did I quit Magic the Gathering as an ex-professional player? I was a professional player, some of y'all know this. We're gonna talk about games, lifestyle, sobriety, living the good life. So welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here, out here in Hawaii. I got the dog. We got the sheep. We got the pigs. So for those of you who don't know, I mean, a lot of you, comment below if you found me initially through Magic. So going back in the day, I got the little plant orchard here. I got my mango trees over here. Back in the day, I was a pro player. You might have known me from Channel Fireball, blogging, I did streaming, I did YouTube. What else did I do? I traveled the world. I went to Japan, I went to Mexico, I went to Sweden, Spain, the United Kingdom, I went to France, I went to Germany, I went to Canada, I went to across the East Coast, I went across the South, I went a little bit of Midwest, up and down the West Coast, and I made money from playing, I made money from writing, and I made money from coaching, and I did pretty decently, and got to live this awesome lifestyle, and got to compete, and got to play a game. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why I stopped doing that, hey, no, come on, she's eating pig poop, come on, come here. Nope, eating pig poop. She licks me with that face. Gross. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Yeah, so why did I quit? Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Something that's a dream for many people. And what am I doing now? Because maybe you haven't seen me in a while. What am I up to? Yeah. So, why did I quit? And come and do this instead. Well, part of it was moving to Hawaii. I wanted to move to Hawaii. And Hawaii is not very Magic accessible. There aren't a whole lot of tournaments. There's some players. Except Sheeps. It's a long way from any kind of Grand Prix. Right? It's a long way from any kind of Grand Prix. I mean, probably that's the biggest thing. It's like when I was back in Humboldt, I played in a pre-release, but there's not so much action on Hawaii. Part of it's just the lifestyle that I have, focusing on the good life, being outside, getting sunshine, swimming, surfing, animals, growing food, learning new skills, working with kids, feeding people. More focused on the money aspect of my life. I mean, one thing that I realized is that life itself is a game, and Magic helped me in a lot of ways. There's a lot more to say in this video, so hang on. Magic helped me in a lot of ways. It helped me get good at math, get good at reading, get good at strategy and planning. And I could take some of those things out of the game. And this is Barney, he's our ram. I could take some of those things out of the game and put them into my life and make my life better. But a lot of the work that went into the game stayed in the game, and I haven't really liked that. So I feel like Magic was the training complete. Now I'm really working on my life, right? My relationships, my situation, my money, the long-term plan, and so on. And another thing that happened, well, one thing that happened was, I'm not going to go into it too much, but it didn't cause me to quit, but it caused me to stop sort of move out a little bit earlier, but my suspension, I'm not going to go into it too much detail, but social media over memes that I was involved in, and getting suspended for a time. If you want to know more, you could Google it, I guess, see what people have to say about it. But that expedited me to move to Hawaii, which is what I wanted to do anyways. I sort of over the travel, it gets exhausting. So I'm happy to be here in Hawaii. But I think what really did it, what really killed it for me was COVID. Because even after that, it's like, okay, let me fly to Las Vegas and play in a tournament every now and then. It's fun, community. You know, it's like riding a bike. I still have my skills. But with COVID, now it's just purely an online game. One, I'm not into online games. I'm not into video games. I'm not into computer games. They had a time for me when I was growing up, but I feel like not just for me, but most people play too many video games. You're already on your phone too much. You're already working inside too much. You're already not outside enough. And now your Magic's like an esport. So through this time, even as I slowly stopped playing, I've had this business, and the business trains people and helps them win tournaments. And I was happy to help people train and win tournaments, to go fly somewhere and meet people. And you go to these tournaments, you meet someone from Brazil, you meet someone from the Ukraine, you meet someone from Mexico, you know, you meet someone from Japan. It's like really cool experience. You sit down across from someone, you look them in the eye, you shake their hand, and you try to win. I was happy to tell people, like, yo, go do this. You might not make money, but you're going to make some amazing relationships. You're going to have some amazing memories. You're going to have some amazing experiences. But what ended up happening with COVID is now it's all online. And I'm not really going to tell people, yo, dude, like, when you get off your software job, that you're already on the computer too much, now you should go, need to check that sheep. It looks like she's either really about to burst with a pregnancy or has a hemorrhoid. Need to check that out. This one right here, I gotta play sheep doctor sometime too. Some skills I developed. And the dog, by the way, is a sheepdog over there. Nolani, yeah. So I shut down the business. It was still making money. COVID definitely put a damper in it, but it's like, man, I can't keep telling people to play video games. I don't feel good about it, right? So, you know, I would love, in the right situation, to play some kitchen table Magic, sit down, but just hasn't really happened for me, I guess. You know, I tried looking for a play group in the city that I'm in out here, actually a paper play group, and nobody plays. Maybe it's because the income's not that high. I don't know, but it's just sort of hasn't happened. Instead, I focused on living the good life. Focused on, yeah, the sunshine and the fresh air and the relationship with nature, and so on. So Magic served me well, and I'm not telling you to quit, but I do see, you know, in my coaching, we had some really cool experience of bringing people together, but then especially as it shifted to online, I felt like seeing people just spend way too much time online and let other parts of their life slip, and too much money online and let other parts of their life slip. So it's hard for me to advocate to play computer games or video games that lead to more computer games and video games. Magic isn't what it once was. And it's not that, oh, like, they changed the meta or they print too many cards, or that doesn't bother me. It's not an issue to me at all. Even the political aspect of the game, like, oh, this person's a bad person and should be suspended, this person's a good person and should be highlighted, that doesn't even bother me that much. What bothered me was, and it's not anybody's fault, but was especially how COVID destroyed paper tournaments and mass meetings. So when if I ever move back to the mainland, you may see me at the pre-release. If you ever or if they ever bring back these mass gatherings, you know, I may fly into Vegas for a weekend to do that. So hopefully. And yeah, I said I would talk about sobriety, but I mean, part of my life has been the simplification and the quitting and giving up things. I haven't smoked for years. I haven't drank for years. Looking at that sheet. I haven't, you know, give up porn. I quit caffeine. And I quit video and computer games too. Just it's not like I don't have any fun. Like, I have a lot of fun. It allows me to really focus in and do my best at my work and learn these new skills and really get intimate with the land and surf every day and, you know, really get to know these animals and really deepen my relationships and continue to read books and to study and to stack Bitcoin and learn about Bitcoin and learn about the economy and finances and the world and where everything's going and yeah, just take everything that I learned in the game and don't let it stay in the game and take it out and apply it. So that's why I've a lot of why I just don't really play anymore. So it is what it is. I just wanted to check in and let you all know I'm still here. I'm still making daily videos, almost, or weekly videos at least. I'm out here in Hawaii, a lot of content on lifestyle, motivation, inspiration, boundaries with yourself and others. And I've got some resources down below. I have a course, I have some I still do one-on-one coaching, but it's not about magic. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out. Okay, that's all. Appreciate you. Much love. Now I'm going to go check out what's going on with the sheep. But while I do that, go check out the links down below. Okay, appreciate you. Much love.